Hello and welcome to the video help tutorial. Registration, step one, getting started, getting your business up and off the ground. So we're going to be going through, I believe, 7 steps. This is the first one of inputting the information, getting you sort of involved with your business and getting it put up on Friday Island. So if you haven't already grabbed your code, and you haven't been emailed it by your supervisor or by your instructor, you need to acquire it from the simulation shop. Now, if you haven't purchased it, on this page, you just need to click on the Purchase Here button, which will take you to the simulation shop. Now, if you haven't written down your code, a good idea would be to acquire it back from the profile and account that you've created inside the simulation shop. So simply log in, go to your account, and you'll see your previous orders sort of stacked here. Click on the View button, and then simply copy, so wand that, including the prefix in front of the code itself. So if it's the manager sim, you'll see an MGR. If it's a finance or an HR sim or a marketing sim, there'll also be a prefix before that. So you make sure that you have to grab the entire code, right mouse click, hit copy, or you can hit Control C on the keyboard, and then go back to the registration, and you want to select your institution. So that will be found in the drop-down selection box system. Then next you have to select your course. So you might have more than one course that's happening in your institution or your school. Make sure that you select the one that the course that you're in, the class that you're in. So selecting that, so simply right mouse click again, hit paste, or hit Control V, which will paste the code in, and so you don't have to type all the the letters and the numbers in. Now it is alphanumeric, and so if you did write this down and you are copying it from a piece of paper or another file and typing it into that code box, it is case sensitive. So you have to make sure that you have that. Now, let's say we didn't select our school and we started to put in a code before. It has to go 1, 2, 3. Otherwise, it doesn't know the course type and the code type based on the course and based on the school. So simply close that, and the same goes for if you don't even select a school and you just put your code in as well. It's not going to. So the code is actually associated with your institution and your course as well. So you have to make sure that when you do select it, you're selecting it from the proper institution, the proper course, and then click the I agree to terms and conditions, or you should read the terms and conditions and go through that. Now, a very important step is there are 7 steps. When you are signing up and you're entering information, you can leave or you can log out at the very top here at any time. And that saves all your data and saves where you're at in the signing up process, so that when you log back in next time, the program remembers where you were, and it allows you to re-edit that data and go through that as well. So you'll be returning here until your business is either open or in the sandbox, and so you don't have to redo your information. It remembers, so that you'll need to use your activation code time and time again. And then when you hit the next step, it will take you to the last step that you're on. So we're on number 1 right now. Clicking the next step, and sure you want to leave this step. Have you finished? You'll not be able to go back. Now, don't be alarmed, because when you're signing up, a number of things happen. You might want to edit data and might want to go back. At this time, you can't. Once your business is in the sandbox, and what I mean by the sandbox, and we'll talk about this a little bit later on, is prior to your course starting. So let's say this is Tuesday and your course begins, all right, you need to have your business open next Monday. So that means that if you get all the information done in the setup process and the signing up procedures of starting your business, then you'll be able to sit in the sandbox and play risk-free inside your business. Just like when we were kids, you can sit in the sandbox, your parents are around to take care of you, and then nothing will happen to your business. So you're free to roam around, make some decisions, play this and that. The only thing you can't do is hire staff, hire a number of staff, and fire those staff. Because just like the real world, if you were to hire individuals prior to your business opening and then let them all go, that would impact the the community that you're around, and that you won't have people wanting to come back and work for you. So that's the only thing you have to be leery of, is that make sure that when you do hire staff, you hire the appropriate amount of staff, not too many. We'll go through that later on in another step. But that's the thing. Now you see an overlay. In each step there's an overlay which goes through a little video on this step. So this is a welcoming sort of video with Summer Brook. She's the president of the Chamber of Commerce on Friday Island. I won't go through this. If you click off the box, off the white box, that will close the overlay, or you can click on the close button, and that will do it as well. So simply at the very top here, you can see the steps. This is the Entrepreneur Sim. You will see at the very, very top the ENT symbol, which was actually a prefix in the activation code, and you can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps in the Entrepreneur Sim. Now the other simulations, the Manager Sim, the Finance Sim, the Human Resources simulation, the Marketing simulation, are all 2 weeks long. The setup is much more condensed, and the information is different that you input as well. So if you see the very top right hand side as well, there's a live support individual that if you are having an issue with inputting information or a question on your business, or an apprehension, make sure you click that button. That'll bring up a new window where you can actually interact and speak with a live representative about your business and about the issue the thing that's concerning you at the moment. Now, if you wanted to watch that video again that we just sort of saw up, the overlay, on every page there's a little tutorial button where you can see that again, and you can close it again. And the very, very top here is actually where you can find this video, is the setup video tutorial, and it's found in this link right here. So we go through the information here. We want to put our information, and I'm just putting some basic information. Make sure you fill out everything. A common sort of issue that that happens is that it's not filled out completely. And which leaves sort of your instructor high and dry if there are, we'll just see it's British Columbia, and it would be Canada. Institution, see it's already pre-chosen that for you. Make sure that if you have an ID number, a work ID number, or a student ID number, that it goes down here as well, because then that's the identifier for your instructor, and that that you get filled in. So the JavaScript here will tell you if the username is taken and available, and then make sure that you have a good password. That's of course you're never going to use this. You can go in at a later time, and you can actually change your profile. Okay, and then whenever you'll get a welcoming email sent to this account, and then that'll show sort of have other videos and other things that you can sort of dive in deeper. So clicking the next step will take you on to the next step, which is the second part of this video tutorial. So thanks very much for watching, and hope to see you for the next one.